Jordan-Hare Stadium, one of the most intimidating and passionate environments in all of college football. More than 87,000 will be watching that eagle fly overhead and getting set to back their beloved Auburn Tigers. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you. Will kick off to get us underway. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Oklahoma's offense will get the first crack at it here. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
The quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game, so who do you look for? The tight end, and there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high. It really doesn't matter, but over the middle of the field, closer throws, so nice to have a security blanket with a great tight end.
They'll run it from the gun. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. The Sooners will hustle to the line. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To throw, it's Arnold. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Sooners decide to punt it away.
Just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first 3rd down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
So the Auburn Tigers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Handoff to the lone back. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. The Tigers look to keep this drive humming. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Might as well give it to him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll go to the ground. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting the fourth.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, Dave. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. I don't know that there's anything more demoralizing to an offense than the fumble. I know the defense makes plays, but sometimes they just seem so unnecessary or sloppy.
And I think the offensive coordinator now has some decisions to have to make. Oftentimes, Reese, we see running backs fumble, they get benched. Well, this offense, we're not going to bench this guy because of his talent. But how many more times do you trust him to carry the football on design quarterback runs after that fumble?
Grabbed over the middle. It's fair weather. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down coming up.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Might as well stick with him. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Auburn doing business in the red zone. They go to the draw. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. And the Sooners are in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Trying to get to him. And down he goes back at the 3.
And that is priority #1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
The Sooners will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll bring it back. It's Hunter. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Motion from the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got it behind the line. It's Coleman. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact.
Second down.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. Power football with the run. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to run for it. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
6. Oklahoma 0.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Trying to pound it in. And will cruise into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they stretch their lead to 13. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ole Miss needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Oxford behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to Kentucky. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive game.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
And they'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. The Sooners moving quickly to the line. They feed him again. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Gets rid of it. Snagged in the middle. It's Anthony. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. He unleashed that one. Some serious spin rates, some revolutions on that one.
Want to talk about velocity? How about the arm talent this kid has? I love watching him throw these curl routes. He's in rhythm, he takes his steps, and man, when he decides to pull the trigger, watch out.
Running back searching for a hole. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Back to pass, it's Arnold. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And the Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. Bringing it back, it's Hunter. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fairweather. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Tigers will have it 1st and 10. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. They'll go to the air. They've got the screen set up. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. The sure hands, it's Coleman. They get him down after he makes the catch. Picked up some yards on the last completion, but it's 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Back to throw, it's Thorne. He makes the connection. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Auburn hopes to get War Eagle flying in this red zone trip.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the 4th quarter, they're going to be gassed.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Grabbed on the outside, it's Hunter. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion in the backfield.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his...
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Still on his his feet at the 45. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
Yeah, I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
From the gun, they'll try the middle.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Finds his tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Finds us back in the middle. And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Burks. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He wants to throw. Working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense knocking on the door, first and goal. It's a draw. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown Sooners.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
On to attempt the try. Right down the boulevard. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Right back to the well. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there on the plains. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jordan-Hare.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They'll go to the counter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Man, what a play by that defensive lineman. You could say he was channeling his inner Pollock.
And that's what defensive linemen do. Big, fast, one of the most athletic players in the field, getting in the backfield, just beautiful.
You know, you could have shown a little humility there and said, "Aw, shucks," or something.
Aw, shucks, or something.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. The Sooners want to crank the tempo. Rides to the back. At the 45 on its way. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch, it's Burks. Brought down just outside the red zone, he moves the chains, it's at the 22. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10.
It's a really nice throw. It's so impressive watching this Oklahoma passing attack now. You think back to Bob Stoops taking it.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. They'll try the run. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. Back to throw, it's Arnold. Setting up the screen. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle. And this offense generates a massive play.
He'll pull it on the read. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. They'll try to pick up the 1st. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And how about this offense? A big situation on 4th and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
Looking for the 2-point try. Snapped it in the shotgun. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They're bringing heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
Trying to slam in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
After the touchdown, if they could get this 2, we'll have a tie ball game. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. He makes the grab for the 2 and ties the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes a move. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. A strike downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Another big play for this Sooner receiver, dare I say, Hollywood-esque.
Hollywood is right, and that's one guy that comes to mind, by the way. But this offense, it just
unleashes one deep. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. On the move, it's Thorne. Got his man quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. That completion leaves us with 2nd and medium. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy at that slot position.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Caught on the outside, it's Roberts. And now on second down for this offense.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. The option look. Now the toss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. The Sooners headed quickly to the line.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
Really, really nice football play. Man, I got to understand option football. I got to play my responsibility.
And they got him for the sack.
Good disciplined defense on that play. It's 3rd and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake. Nobody's going for that. Everyone knows it's a passing situation, and they use their speed to get to the QB.
The Sooners will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
To the air, it's Thorne. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Hunter. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th, all tied up. On second down, looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy, making an accurate throw.
And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. Oh, look out. The ball's free. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the football.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, fellas, here's a final update on a top 15 clash. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the wheel with opposing teams. Impressive to watch.
Looking for a man. It's Arnold. A little screen to the running back.
No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. It's complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. And the Sooners want to move quickly. And so you got a guy who makes a play downfield like that. How anxious do you think they're going to be to continue in man coverage?
Yeah, I don't know, Reese. They're going to need a plan. They're going to maybe want to think about more zone coverage or maybe even bracketing this running back if he decides to come out of the backfield, because right now they don't seem to have an answer for him.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. That's caught. It's Anthony. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Sooners are on the move. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
And get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
He's got it again. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Anthony. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Arnold. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. 3rd down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And sure, tackling there to keep them from getting to the 1st down marker. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Oh, he missed it, no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Got his man in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
They'll give it to the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Auburn sends out the punting unit.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now, decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Makes the quick grab. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock it down in the backfield.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. And the Sooners in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Shoots it to the left. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really...
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard, and he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
The Sooners line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They want that clock to run. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ran the ball on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through.
It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch, called for and made. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. They're trying to get to it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Listen, I love when my quarterback gets outside the pocket. I got an opportunity to make a huge play. But when it's not there, now I want him to make the simple play. Throw it away. Don't take the sack. Don't take the loss of yards plays.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Finds a man on the right. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Movement here from the tight end. The give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. He has the first and still on his feet. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 1st down for this offense. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.